Dear Indiana Fever, don't you ever give me a heart attack like that again.
Oh, we discuss why he says that in about 2 minutes.
Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up. I got to thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Nothing about this feels serious.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go, baby.
So, I had a heart attack yesterday.
Everyone did.
Yeah, I could see why after that game.
Good morning. Welcome to the What the Hell Happened Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. This first hour is powered by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. I borrow the words of the great Neil Funk after he witnessed and called a Bulls comeback in 1997 where they trailed by 22 against the Lakers and won in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I am sitting here shaking my head saying, what the hell happened?
I don't believe what I just saw.
Thank you, Jack Buck.
Yeah.
We're starting with the Indiana Fever this morning because I have got to talk about what, I'll say it again. I'm sitting there shaking my head saying, what the hell happened?
Well, you called the damn thing. You tell us.
He called me and asked me that. And I said the exact same thing. Like, I don't know. You're the one that called it.
He called me asking me the same thing, and I was like, that was some crazy BS is what that was.
Yes. Yes. That was insanity.
That was nuts.
Because
nuts.
You went from the half and you're like, okay, it looks like the Fever have just straight up just given up on the season.
That's how they looked.
There was no fight whatsoever.
What did I say at halftime? There was no fight. There was no punch. There was no nerve.
There was no passion.
There was no passion. That was the big word I was using all throughout halftime.
And then all of a sudden, I think they heard you. Someone heard you.
Something got that team rattled.
And after Sophie Cunningham went down,
which broke my heart.
It was like, no.
Sophie's injury broke my heart.
Yeah.
And
do we have any updates on what it is right now?
No, we don't have any updates.
Let me take a look.
While the dog checks that, let me continue this tale of a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
I said every negative and true thing I could about the first half of the game yesterday against the Connecticut Sun. They were down by 19, trailed by 21. After we lost Sophie Cunningham to a knee injury, and I don't think we'll know more until this afternoon.
Nothing has been listed, but there is an MRI scheduled for today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After we lost Sophie, I said, okay, that is probably the end of that. Somehow a switch was turned on. Down 21 3 times in the third period. They race back to within 8. Layla LeCan from Connecticut bangs home a 3 as the clock went dead at the end of the third quarter. And part of my mind went, okay, there's the dagger. Not so fast, my friends. With 6:38 to go in the money period, the Sun were up 74-60. I was out of gas. I was completely out of gas. So I told my mind, look, we ain't doing nothing else after this game. We're going to shut it down and go back to bed. This is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it became 74-66. Then it became 74-68. Then Connecticut gets a bucket, 76-68. And before I could close my eyes, a 9-1 run in 90 seconds.
It seems like finally they took a crowbar to the bucket and just popped the lid off.
They popped the lid. They didn't pop the lid off that thing. There's so many cuss words I could use, but I'm not going to.
They tore the lid off the lid.
They tore the hell off of that lid.
Buy a bucket in that first half. In those first 3 quarters, they could not buy a bucket.
30 minutes of play, and they had 52 points.
Right.
After 3 quarters, they had 52 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Victor said it best just a moment ago, and I love you for this, partner. They couldn't buy a bucket. That lid was double clamped, triple clamped.
Was sealed.
It was triple clamped. There was seal on it, and LeBron James was sitting on the damn thing.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I woke up and chose violence this morning.
LeBron is sitting on the bucket.
Listen,
already.
It was triple clamped, tire sealed, and LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony were sitting on the thing, sticking their tongue out at the fever.
Right.
The hell Carmelo's doing going into the hall, I'll never know.
We'll do that later this week. I have some musings on that, but
oh dear.
Oh God.
Yes, I have musings.
The random musings of the Snowman.
Yes, indeed. We're going to make that a thing, folks. We are going to make that a thing, but that's later. From 74-60 down with 6:38 left in the money period. And the next 4 words that came out of my mouth about 4 minutes later, this game is tied.
Yep.
The dam broke. That's what it was. The dam broke. The
Man,
Connecticut Sun
it shattered.
The Connecticut Sun had a great showing defensively for 3.5 quarters. They played a sound game for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, they played for 3.5 quarters. Thank you, Stephen A. Smith. I remember the skit. I remember the sequence.
Yes.
The sequence. The Connecticut Sun played a great game for 3.5 quarters. They played defense for 3.5 quarters. They were hitting every shot for 3.5 quarters.
And then the wheels fell off
for 34 minutes. The Connecticut Sun played an outstanding game for 34 minutes. They were hitting every shot for 34 minutes. They were blocking everything in the house and getting turnovers all over the place for 34 minutes. The last 6 minutes, I sat here, I called the thing, the fans were flying in, and I can honestly tell you folks, I was floating around and I don't even know what the hell happened. And I sat here and called it.
You sat here and called it, and it was still
the wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun bus quicker than a Bubba Wallace late race pit stop at Richmond.
Right.
You know what? The wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun Express faster than LeBron James going to the basket and falling on his ass.
Oof.
You did choose violence today. Damn.
The wheels fell off.
No. The wheels fell off faster than Caleb Williams dropping in the pocket for a pass.
I'll get to that. With
no one pressuring him.
We'll get to that.
No.
And yes, I chose complete violence this morning. And while I'm dropping jokes like that, the wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun Express. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna. The wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun Express faster than Bryce Young taking a snap and winding up on his ass.
Oh, wow. Poor Bryce Young.
Man, Bryce Young even catching a stray today. What the hell did he do?
Listen, the wheels off the Connecticut Sun Express to a victory fell off quicker than V. Shojo's business practices and his company shutting down within 70 hours.
No.
And the Queen's not even here.
No. Oh, dear God. Ouch.
Oof.
The pain.
Oof.
The pain.
I got more. The wheels off the Connecticut Sun Express. The wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun. Let me think of it. The wheels fell off the Connecticut Sun Express faster than the Philadelphia Eagles pressuring Tom Brady to choke the ball away in Super Bowl 52.
Oh, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
And to take a shot at my own team, the wheels off the Connecticut Sun Express fell faster than Gary Reasons running a fake punt in the 1990 NFC Championship game against my beloved 49ers. How about that?
Gotcha.
And Gary Reasons is very special to me. He's old school and he's a friend of mine. He's been on this show a couple of times. That's why I made that joke.
Right.
And I sat there and watched it. I cannot tell you what the hell I was watching the last 6 minutes. Kelsey Mitchell went completely off. Brianna Turner had a big block down the stretch. And it was not only Kelsey Mitchell that rescued them, it was Lexi Hall.
Lexi Hall definitely showed up.
Who delivered the dagger in overtime.
It was right after a foul on Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah.
That really tore the cover off everything.
Here's the thing. Connecticut down the stretch. We're tied 82-79 Connecticut. And part of you, when you see games like that, fellas, you've watched it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've watched games like that involving your team. 82-79 Connecticut. I'm thinking, okay, some kind of order has been restored. Wouldn't you know it, Kelsey Mitchell, God bless her, gets a 3-point play, and we are tied again.
Right.
Connecticut comes down. The great Tina Charles gets a bucket, 84-82. Aaliyah Boston says, I'll see your 18-footer and knock in a 15-footer. 84 all. No shot clock. The Connecticut Sun had the ball with a chance to win. I'm losing my mind in this chair. Okay?
Yes. Mind you, we nearly had 200 people watching this, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
right.
man.
Right.
But when the fourth quarter came on and the Fever were making their comeback, the viewership went through the roof.
Yes, it did.
I think you gained something like 20-odd subscribers.
21.
Yes, he did.
21.
21.
And to think we see Minnesota on Friday. If they have another game like that, oh, dear Lord. 84 apiece. Connecticut, all they have to do, no shot clock. Wear the clock down. You get the final shot of the game. They took an early shot, and Indiana had the ball with 1.4 seconds left with a chance to win the blank thing.
Right.
I'm sitting here going ballistic. I'm going nuts.
And what if they hit that in regulation? How crazy would that have been? I would have walked out this door, screamed my head off, came back, screamed my head off in front of this microphone. But Lexi Hall delivered the dagger in overtime to stretch the lead from 4. When overtime started, each team trades buckets, 86 apiece. Mitchell hits not one but 2 threes. Yep.
Lead is 6. Timeout Connecticut. It got to 94-90 with less than a minute remaining. And then Lexi Hall slammed the door.
Yep.
With a dagger from the corner, which made me pull out Wayne Larrabee's. Which made me pull out my good friend Wayne Larrabee's, and there is your dagger.
Right after I was like, and that's what you call a dagger.
I use the chisel down. It's he put the dead Mickey in the casket and put the final nail in the coffin because that's what that was.
Sealed that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call a team victory. Dwayne Musso from Canada, one of my fans and a member of the channel, said, and Clark Goodlow said the same thing at halftime when I went on my rant. They need to play team basketball.
Yes,
and I can hear every voice that's against my Fever mocking me, and it kept pissing me off. And that led to my rant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't you know it, 99-93, Indiana wins in overtime. I couldn't believe it. I sat here and in 30 years of doing sports, that was one of the games I still can't believe.
Another
and I've
miracle.
had, thank you, Victor. I've had the Maris miracles. I've had walk-off double overtime touchdowns. I've had a walk-off single in the 12th inning in a couple of games. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I went in the bedroom well, actually, I called Victor right after I signed off.
Yes.
And I went
right after.
And I went, what the was that?
And again, I'm like, why are you asking me? You called it. I have no idea.
He calls me up.
I called the dog after I called Victor and asked the exact same question.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, that was some crazy BS is what that was.
I'm like, I have no clue. Because all intents and purposes, the Fever should have been dead in the water.
Dead.
Yeah,
they were dead. They were dead.
And they're like, no, we're not taking this line. Now we're going to give them the best, the best 2 quarters of basketball we got.
Now you can break this game down any way you want. They should have played a full 4 quarters. You can say all of that any kind of way that you want.
And you still be right.
Every bit of that criticism is correct, and it's also true. But the end result is that the Indiana Fever rescued a game that they had to have
to keep themselves in playoff contention.
And now, thanks to the loss by Golden State yesterday, they're back in the 6th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look, that should have been a walk away.
Yeah.
Then the Fever woke up and told me,
"You fool! Don't doubt us."
From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this one.
And what did some of the folks in the chat say yesterday? They were crediting me for willing them to that.
Yeah,
win.
they said you.
Yeah, they were.
I even made the joke saying that Snowman called the game right.
Yep.
Here's the craziest part of all. I went in the bedroom after I talked to both Shane and Victor yesterday. My wife's eyes were this big.
Right.
She was dead asleep at halftime, okay? She was dead asleep. Then the end of the game happened, and her eyes were like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, honey, before you even ask, I don't know what the hell happened.
I don't know.
99-93 to final, the victory for the Fever in one of the most epic comebacks I have ever seen in 30 years. And thank you to 4.2 thousand watched that game yesterday. 4,200 plus. And the number's still climbing. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the day if this busted our record that we had when we had Nebraska and Iowa 2 years ago for the Big Ten championship.
Yeah,
which was a mess.
And everyone said the same thing, that Snowman has one of the best play-by-play calls.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Iowa Nebraska game something like 50-odd views or something?
5,300.
Yeah, this one's gonna be on top of that.
I think this is gonna top it.
Oh yeah.
I think this is gonna top it before the day is out. I think this is gonna top it.
Oh yeah.
Whew. My goodness. Right? Like I said, The Fever at halftime told me,
"You fool!"
And I know the television and the radio voice of the Fever have got to be going through what I'm going through, which is not having a voice.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
I swear to God, the needle moved with about 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
I hear us. What the hell's going on out here?
Yes. Thank you, late great Vince Lombardi. All right, we better take a break because there's a kitty over here named Winnie that needs to be let out. So I'm going to let her out, and we're going to let football in. Back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Back here to the What in All Types of Blue Hell Monday. Since the fever wanted to give everybody heart attacks.
The fever wanted to give my old ass a heart attack, and welcome back to the
What in the all types of blue hell?
Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Our sponsor boards will be back up here pretty soon.
Sick Diggie's in the house.
Sick Diggy is here from Norway with us.
Iger Stripes.
Iger, uppercut. Stripes Media is here with us. He says, "What do you think of the 49ers win?" I will get to that a little later, but I'm excited as hell for this team.
Mm-hmm.
The team, okay, I may as well just go ahead and get into it. There's a fella named CJ who's a dear friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Posted a video last night.
Yeah.
What was that video, you ask?
Uh-oh.
He posted He posted a video. Give me this thing of Caleb Williams.
QB.
I know you got.
Oh Jesus! I come back, Caleb Williams.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
QB Zesty. I have a slow clap of the Monday.
I don't have
for the Chicago Bears.
Yes,
because last night they messed up what I thought was going to happen, was they would tie every game in the preseason, and came away with a 38-0 victory over the Buffalo Bills.
Golf clap.
That's all they get.
Congratulations, Bears. That's probably going to be the best victory you're going to have this season.
I'll go one step further, and I know this not to be true, but I'll say it anyway because I chose violence. That's going to be your only win of the season.
Not to mention, Tyson Bagent had another decent game. 13-22, 196 yards and a touch.
Now, I am you know what? I know I haven't done the graphics for Snowman's Musings yet, but we're going to open it right now.
And then
there's more. Wait a minute. First of all, these are the Random Musings Bear style of
and then Caleb Williams. He also had a decent game.
The quarterback that everybody wants to see be leader of the league. That ain't gonna happen.
What I jokingly said is the best quarterback of this season. I keep watching that and I keep laughing every time because I can't believe I said that out loud.
I didn't even cut it. I was laughing so hard at that.
And number one guy, help me, Caleb Williams. It even got Deb. That's why I started laughing. It got Deb.
Deb told you to shut up.
Yes, I don't blame her. That nonsense. But anyway, Caleb Williams, 6 of 10, 107 yards and a touch. No picks. Well done, Caleb. Well done. Chances are the Buffalo Bills are probably running their third and fourth stringers. Probably their fifth stringers in terms of defense.
They ran their fifth stringers at Caleb Williams.
So you probably didn't run into any defensive problems. And Walker looked amazing in terms of catching and running. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. I mean, Ian Wheeler, the running back, one of the running backs for the Bears, 19 carries for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again. Congratulations. But as we all know, we're all going to say the exact same thing. Say it with me, class. It's
preseason.
Let's see this in week 1.
When they play the Minnesota Vikings.
Exactamundo. And of course, our favorite class clown, Mr. DJ Moore. 2 catches for 16 yards. Now, again, this is good. This is because they were running a lot more of the third stringers, a lot of the backups. We want to see them get their reps in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's the thing, you guys, because just like the Morocco Republic, the newest idiocy is not late. And I got a deluge, a dollop, if you will, of the 38-day-old sour cream that is the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy. Where they all said, see, we told you, look at how great Caleb Williams is going to be. This is going to go right into the regular season.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, guys, you do realize that there was probably no Josh Allen.
There was probably no first stringers playing.
No.
You know what all preseason wins get? This.
Exactly.
You. I was about to load that up.
And then
you, and for once you beat me to it. You.
And
I
here's
love
the
you
thing.
for that.
You know who the top passer for Buffalo was yesterday? Bears fans remember this name.
Mitch Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky, 7-13 for 55 yards.
So they're applauding a victory.
They're applauding a victory
Mitch
over Mitch Trubisky. Look, I get everyone's all in a tizzy. Oh my God, look at how great Caleb looked. And yes, Caleb looked amazing. But it's like you put him against a JUCO and he's going to look amazing. Wait till he has wait till he has linebackers in his face. Wait until that line starts to fail him, which it will do.
At 100 miles an hour. I mean, Caleb Williams, we give you this.
Like I said, yes. Well done. Well done. 38-0. Nothing to sneeze at. It's preseason, though.
You know what?
Let's do this when it's time against the Packers. Then come talk to me.
Let's do this and not have them choke away a game against the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, let's see this against the Lions. Then come talk to me.
And the Lions are completely healthy, by the way. Let's see them do this against the Minnesota Vikings in week 1.
Let's see this against the San Francisco 49ers.
At Levi's Stadium.
Then come talk to me about aspirations.
Then y'all can talk. Then y'all can talk to us.
Because if you ain't talking about that, as the brown dog from the Bugs Bunny cartoon says, then shut up.
Mm-hmm. Have you got a playoff berth? Any? No. Have you thought about getting to the playoffs? Any? No. Then shut up.
That's my musings. I'm not going to waste that much time on the Bears.
These are the random musings of my turn. And this goes towards a fan. My friend CJ posted a short highlighting Caleb Williams's matter of fact, why don't I just pull up the thread highlighting Caleb Williams's performance, if you want to call it that. And I said exactly what the boys are saying. Do this on September 7th and beyond. If you do it on September 7th and beyond, then maybe, just maybe, I'll somewhat change my mind when it comes to Caleb Williams.
Right.
I'm not changing my mind when it comes to Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams went from quarterback to diva in 1 year because he thought he could get more views at Southern California. Yeah, when everybody saw you sitting on your ass talking to your mom after Utah socked you in the mouth twice. Look, I'm still trying to find the chat thread that here we go. My man Chris, aka CJ. Quote, Caleb Williams is back. Throws TD pass to Zacchaeus. Bears versus Bills. Close quote. I responded with the following. Open it.
Oh boy.
Quotes.
September
There you
7th. That's all I'll say. I'll believe it when I see it.
Close quote.
His response to me will make Dog highlight the slow clap again. Get ready. He's definitely going to prove you wrong, bro. He literally didn't have an O-line to block for him. Was the most sacked quarterback in the league last year. Now he has protection and he's had weapons at bare minimum. They are playoff bound.
I'm sorry,
So you
CJ.
beat the little sisters of the poor disguised as the Buffalo Bills last night, 38-0. Whoopee. What day is it? It's August 18th.
I'm sorry, CJ, but STC, bro. Just stop it.
Mike, where?
You know a button to press.
Yeah, I do.
Stop it. Get some help.
Not that one.
Um,
STC. Stop the.
Oh, that
Stop
one.
the cap.
Yes.
That one. Oh, there's more. There's more in this conversation.
I was actually thinking more like for in this case.
English. Do you speak it?
No, that doesn't apply here. He says he's going to prove me. They are playoff bound. Playoff bound, you say?
The only way the Bears are playoff bound.
Just a moment.
The Bears.
My response to him when it says they are playoff bound was
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
that'll be a clip coming up soon. Playoff bound.
The Bears are playoff
My ass.
bound.
I mean, the only way the Bears are the
Come here,
playoff bound.
Come here, BGS. Say part of it for me, will you please?
Now that's some bulls.
The only way that the Bears are playoff bound is that the NFC North completely collapses.
The only way the Bears are playoff bound is if the three other teams in the NFC North went to other divisions.
Right.
The Bears are playoff bound.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
If the Bears go to the NFC South.
Oh, by the way, just a note, thank you, Dietz, for this. The 0-16 Lions, remember that team from 2008? They went 4-0 in the preseason.
Right. Good point. Very good point.
So, CJ, I love you dearly, but do we really believe in Caleb Williams?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
And look, I want to give Caleb Williams a chance. I really, really do.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
Show me. All I gotta say is show me something. That's all.
Well,
give me something.
We have to wait until September to
I know. Dang it.
But I want him to be good, right? But we can't take a preseason game where, especially the second to last preseason game, where none of the first stringers are playing. None of your starters are playing. None of your backups are playing.
The Bears.
I mean, it's like gloating about winning 38-0 against the Water Boys and the Towel team.
That's like gloating about winning 38-0 against LeBron and his team. Oops. That's like gloating about winning 38-0 against the Carolina Panthers in week 1. Oops.
No comment.
That's like winning 38-0. If that's like winning, I shouldn't, but I'm going to. That's like winning 38-0 against Gerard Mayo's first preseason coach team.
Oh, hell no! Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
And then he says to me, "You don't want me on your show, bro." Wrong answer, motherfucker. You don't want this smoke. This is the same man who's a proud member of the Moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation.
Oh,
not the Cowboy fans, not rational Cowboy fans. This is the same man who's a proud member of the Moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation.
So he's both.
So what does that tell you?
He's both.
He's one of these.
You big dummy! You big dummy! You big dummy! You big cold-blooded dummy! You big dummy! See what you did? Oh no! You big dummy!
Exactly. He's one of them. And of course I'm messing with him now because he loves messing with me. But listen, that's like, well, how do I classify this Bears victory over the Buffalo Bills 38-0? It's August. It's preseason football. It's the Bears' best bet to win a game this year, period. How about that?
It's like Tiger Woods getting 18 hole-in-ones on a mini golf course. Who cares?
You know what, Fit Down Sport? You know what, Dietz? I love you. The preseason is like Vegas. What happens in the preseason stays in the preseason.
Yeah,
I'll
unless
agree
it's
with that.
filmed and put online.
That's like celebrating Dak Prescott throwing for 400 yards in the preseason against the Little Sisters of the Poor backup team.
I knew it was coming.
So the fourth string Arizona Cardinals?
More like the fourth string Cleveland Browns.
Thank you. The fourth string combination of the Browns and the Cardinals.
Ew.
Like I said.
Exactly. It's a fourth string combination. It's a fourth string. No, change that. It's the fifth string of the Cleveland Browns.
Ugh.
Does that tell you anything?
Danger Shador Sanders.
Oh no.
It's dear
Here we go.
I'm gonna come up with this. It's like the fifth string team. It's like a fifth string team fielded by V Shoujo.
Oh wow. And no,
like
we will not leave you alone.
It's the fifth string team fielded by Gun Run and V Shoujo after having a week to put them together. It's like the fifth string team of the Cleveland Browns run by V Shoujo and Gun Run. It's like the fifth string team of the Arizona Cardinals being run by Alistair after he runs out of bets.
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
It's like the fifth string team of the Arizona Cardinals being run by a cowboy Moronic Republic member.
No.
It's like the fifth string of the Cleveland Browns run by the mustard delivery truck man for Robert Kraft.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It's like the Bears beating the Bills 38-0 against the fifth string team of the Buffalo Bills, which is essentially their practice squad. That's like Kyler Murray winning the Super Bowl in Madden NFL 26 as a rookie with the sliders are all down.
You for real?
Thank you, Sick Diggy, for that joke. It's like, oh Lord. It's like Caleb Williams facing the Cleveland Cavaliers preseason squad.
Ugh.
Are you for real?
Yeah. No, thank you.
It's like, oh dear. Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
It's like facing Russell Wilson.
I'm
getting too old for this.
You gotta be unlimited.
Unlimited my ass. He's been limited since Wisconsin.
Unlimited.
I said it.
Unlimited.
Mid!
That's like facing Justin Fields with a full complement of timeouts.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying.
That's like
Release.
That's like facing
release. Caleb Williams. He gets a preseason touchdown and thinks he's won the Super Bowl. Get out of here.
It's like facing Matt Uberfools with a slew up with 3 timeouts.
It's like watching the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals battle for 70 minutes, and all they get is 2 field goals apiece.
Ouch.
Mitch, please.
Ouch.
And then both field goals are wiped out by stupid penalties after the play.
What?
On the field.
What?
In the booth.
What?
Dave Pash is suffering.
What?
He said, voice. It's like getting a win. Oh God, Ryan McCarthy, forgive me. It's like getting a win against the Wonder Bread Tabernacle Choir.
You're fired.
Thank you. I needed that.
Getting a win against the New York Jets.
Preseason or regular season.
It's like getting a win against the Albany Empire. Thankfully, that's no longer around. It's the Phoenix.
Thank God.
Oh my!
It's like
God.
getting a win against the Phoenix Suns.
Yes, Kevin, it is you.
Okay.
Yes, Kevin, it is you. It will forever be you. Amen. It's like getting a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers in tow. Because the Steelers are going 0-19 this year.
Oh my God! It's
No,
like getting...
here you go. Here you go.
Okay.
Oh God! It's like watching Tom Brady throw a pick six on his last pass ever in New England.
Oh no!
And the stupidity is because of this clown.
Caleb Williams beating the Buffalo Bills in the preseason. Oh God. Oh God. That's like Ohio State completely tanking and still wind up making the college football playoff.
They probably could do that too.
That's like telling Paul Allen. That's like telling Paul Allen your team's going to go 17-0 and lose the first round of the playoffs.
I'm sorry, dog. It's like having Nathan Rourke in your back pocket and sell them off to for Jacoby Brissett. And to show that I can hurt myself better than anyone can hurt me, it's like setting up a play to have Ezekiel Elliott as your center.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
I didn't have to bring that up this time.
I can hurt me better than anyone else can hurt me. It's like having...
It's wait. Hold that thought. It's like thinking you're the New Orleans Saints. It's like you're the New Orleans Saints thinking you have a victory. All you have to do is make a stop on 4th and 2, and this happens.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught still on his feet. Is Kittle.
Let me run that back. It's like thinking you have a victory against the 40. It's like thinking you have a victory against the 49ers. All you have to do is make one little bit
Fourth
stop
and
for two.
Just send the house.
Not 7, not 8. 4th and 2.
Just send the house.
And this happens.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flag fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Take it on, everybody.
It's like Michigan celebrating a national championship, and one day later they get every fine in the book slapped against them, and they have to take the championship away.
Ladies and gentlemen, a word from our collegiate sponsor.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
That's like you're the Connecticut Sun with a 21-point lead and you wind up losing in overtime by 6, going away.
It's like you trusting your future for Colin Kaepernick.
Absolutely. And
to which at one point the Niners did do that when they took down Jimmy G and put up Kaepernick again.
That's like, dear God in heaven. That's like knowing you have Derrick Henry in your backfield and you trust this guy to run your offense correctly.
Oh, dear God.
That's like you have a slew of free agent receivers out there for the choosing for your supposed franchise quarterback, and you choose him.
That's like subbing out LeBron James and bringing in Bronny James.
That's like trusting Bronny James to be a quarterback.
No. N-O, no.
N-O, no.
N-O means no.
Excuse me. I'm about
ever
to
put that blasphemous thought in anyone's head.
I am going to take a walk. Excuse me. Enough of that crap.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
That's like thinking you're coming to a competently run team and then you find out this guy is your owner.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I'd walk right back to let me stop.
That bug-eyed dummy.
That's like you want to get ahead in life learning, but you run into this.
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
Somehow still being paid for by the city.
Yep.
It's like you want to put on a competent effort on a few sports shows, then this happens.
Trays.
It's like going to a Taylor Swift concert and getting stuck with this.
Wow. No, and no. It's like, oh, jeez.
It's like wine Corey
It's like
Crawford
going to a bar.
instead.
It's like going to a bar thinking you run into some competent football fans, but you run into these people instead.
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
Just had that already.
You had
It's
to
like
go.
it's like you going into a place to have a decent dinner, then you run into these people.
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
See how it is. Y'all just gonna bully me again? Is that what's going on?
It's like wanting to see the Eagles, and then you see this guy.
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
And why are we making all these jokes at once? Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you, forever and ever. Amen.
Somehow he went from the Bears to LeBron James.
Because we have very sick minds.
I don't even know how that happened. You went from the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, all the way to LeBron James.
Dear LeBron,
You're fired.
I'm sorry. That was okay. It's like you want to have a rational conversation about anything, and you run into a few of these.
Oh no!
What you mean?
Shut up,
man.
Shut up, both of you.
It's like hiring a competent owner to run your basketball team. You get stuck with this idiot.
Oh, Pat. Ouch.
And once upon a time, he was a hell of a coach.
Oh yeah.
It's like thinking your team actually cares about something, but it turns out
we do not care.
That's true. That is very true.
It's like going to a talent show to actually see talent, but then you run into this.
He's on crap, by the way.
It's like thinking you got a great center in Philadelphia, and instead you find out this guy's running the middle of the team.
Sorry, Blake.
Sorry, Fat my homie, but I kind of had to go there.
I'm not sorry, because it's the truth. Joel Embiid sucks just as much as LeBron James does. Joel Embiid sucks as much as Caleb Williams does.
It's
I didn't like that.
It's like thinking you have a competent basketball player and you have Saucy Cat.
Oh. It's like thinking you got a shot in the playoffs and then you end up running into
Game 7.
It's like getting rid of Brad Marchand to see him win a Stanley Cup, and you think your team still has a chance to do something.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it this time.
Yeah,
I didn't say it this time.
It's like thinking you have a competent goalie in Tuukka Rask, in 17 seconds he gives away the Stanley Cup.
You can't get mad at me, dog. I did not say it this time. The detective is not here. He's leaving.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you go there? Of
Where?
all places, why? Brad Marchand. Come on.
Well, it's not like I said. It's like thinking you have a competent defenseman in Zdeno Chara and he runs into Duncan Keith.
Ouch.
No.
Hola, Napoleon. How you doing?
What's up, Napoleon? It's like thinking Zdeno Chara is the way to go for defense, and he gets run over by Patrick Kane.
Well, Patrick Kane is Patrick Kane.
Why you keep bringing these bones out of Boston's closet, dude?
Oh no!
It's like thinking you have a competent second baseman, and you realize he's Tony Graffinino.
Off speed, Graffinino. Oh no!
And while I'm making this slew of jokes against Boston,
It's like thinking you have a competent first baseman. It turns out it's Bill frickin' Buckner.
Now, see, you made that joke yourself. I mean, there's no lie, but you made that joke yourself.
At least I'll take that crack because it was sitting right there.
Right. It's like I'll be able to hurt myself better than anyone else can hurt me.
Same with me. It's like thinking you have a competent pitcher, and then you see it's David Wells facing Tadahito Iguchi.
And this is after Wells got done having a bender the night before.
Yep.
For those that don't know, his perfect game in New York, he literally was hung over for.
He was. He was. It's like thinking you have. Oh dear. It's like thinking you have a competent goalie and it turns out to be Tuukka Rask.
Bruh.
What?
Why? Why?
It's like when you have two teams in the household, one participates in the Super Bowl, and the answer is always the Colts.
I mean, I'd rather have Tuukka Rask between the pipes than Tim Thomas.
Fair enough.
It's like thinking you have a competent goalie and you get Swayman between the pipes for a Game 7. How about that?
Oof.
It's like thinking you got the game sealed up and then you run into Carter Verhaeghe.
It's like wanting a competent basketball player, but you get JJ Redick instead.
I got him.
I am about to pull a Kenny here.
No,
I
you're not.
can't say what I want to say.
You can't do it.
You guys suck.
That's a drop.
That is a drop. That is an absolute drop.
That's a drop, and that's a short.
I'm going to explain why I'm going to start throwing strays at JJ Redick. In fact, I should bring it up now.
You know what? We'll save.
I was going to say.
Save it for after the break. We're having fun here with this one. And as long as it's like thinking you can make a 29-yard field goal.
Oh no.
And then you remember Blair Walsh is your kicker.
Blair Walsh.
Which produced the now infamous
Are you kidding me?
at TCF Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Where the Vikings would have went to the playoffs.
They'd have gone to the divisional round.
The divisional round, right.
They'd have faced the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Were it not for Blair Walsh.
Were it not for Blair Walsh. And I was so happy because I knew we would have been able to beat the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't quite sure if the Panthers could beat the Vikings because the Vikings were looking really good then. But as soon as I saw they're going to lose the Seahawks, I'm like, Panthers got it.
It's like you're the New England Patriots thinking you have a stop on 4th and goal, and then the Philly special rolls out.
It's like thinking you have a chance to win a Super Bowl and you realize that Cam Newton is your quarterback.
Oh. And the last shot I'll take before we go to a break. It's like thinking, I got 22 years. Who's this kid starting opposite me? Then you realize it's Brock Purdy.
Oops.
It's like thinking you got Steve Young in your back pocket, but it turns out it's Trey Young.
Yes.
You think you have Trey Young, you have Trey Lance instead.
Dude, Jesus, don't hurt my heart like that. Remember, we made Trey Lance a third overall pick.
I know.
Well, it's like thinking you got Trey Lance in your pocket, but it turns out it's Lance Armstrong.
And he tossed him to us, and we stupidly took him.
That's your fault.
It's not my fault. It's that bug-eyed clown's fault.
I know.
That bug-eyed dummy.
That's Rawls' fault.
Big bug-eyed dummy. He's
That's
a dumbass.
It's like thinking you have Tom Brady, and it turns out to be Jacoby Brissett.
It's like stepping into boxing and thinking you're going against George Foreman, but it turns out it's Eric Foreman.
It's like thinking you have Tom Brady instead you have Baker Mayfield.
No, even better. And I am so going to get punched for this one.
Go ahead.
It's like thinking you have Tom Brady as your quarterback, and it turns out to be Caleb Williams.
It's like thinking you have
We're going to a break, and someone's going to eat a stunner.
It's like thinking you have Michael Vick as your quarterback instead. It's Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins.
We'll be back after this.
It's like thinking you have Tom. It's like thinking you have. Oh dear God! It's like thinking you have Tom Brady as your quarterback, and it turns out to be Trey Lance in disguise.
Oh, go to break.
Okay.
break.
Instead of a stunner, this is going to turn into the last ride. We'll be right back.
We're back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hour 2 begins with an ID.
This is WBWS-DB, Chicago. This is WJKS, Indianapolis. This is WSMM-DB, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati.
It's the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
I got one for Napoleon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh shit. What the hell is that?
Wrong thing, bub.
No. It's like, yeah, graphic. And I want no.
Graphic.
You remember that one, Victor?
Once again, the EP of all EP strikes again.
This one's for Napoleon. It's like thinking you have a competent baseball owner, and you get this guy.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, Napoleon.
To the Miami Dolphins. It's like thinking you have a good quarterback,
Yet you have.
and it's this guy.
Oh, no.
All right.
It's like thinking you have a great receiver, and this happens. Oh, wait, I already did that joke.
Yes, you did.
Oh, my God.
So I think you have a strong forward, and it's James Harden.
It's like thinking you have It's like thinking you have Steph Curry and you get James Harden instead.
Ew. That's just wrong.
It's like thinking you have Magic Johnson and you get Kyrie Irving instead.
No.
No, I quit.
No.
I quit.
No.
I quit.
No, and no.
It's like thinking you have Xavier McDaniel and you get Anthony Davis instead.
So I think you have Phil Jackson, you have JJ Redick instead.
Dude! Dear God.
There's a reason why I'm throwing strays at JJ Redick.
All right. Why are you throwing strays at JJ Redick and how can we get involved on the fun?
Okay, quick question. Pop quiz for everybody. Who is considered to be one of the greatest shooters of all time?
Stephen Curry.
Before him.
John Paxson.
Before him.
Crap.
Dog should know.
Larry Joe Bird.
Larry Joe Bird. Everyone has already said that, yes, he is one of the greatest shooters of all time, if not the greatest shooter of all time.
Good old Uncle Larry.
Yeah.
Except for J. Redick.
I'm afraid.
What weed is he smoking?
He was on ESPN and was trying to explain how Larry Bird is not only not the greatest shooter, but not even part of the top 5 greatest shooters of all time.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. You heard me correctly.
He did what? Wait, where's Al? Al, where's
Al
Michaels?
Get
Where's
Al?
Where's
Paul
Al
Allen.
Michaels?
Get Al Michaels.
You did what? Are you kidding me? What in the all types of blue hell?
What is that? What the?
I'll stop there.
And the reason why
I can't wait to hear this.
is what every idiot analyst goes for. Numbers. JJ Redick's whole argument is the fact that modern players take more three-point shots and make more, thus a higher percentage. So the reason why he says that Larry Bird is not the best shooter is because his three-point attempts are too low. Now you feel my pain.
It's like thinking you get a competent analyst and you get JJ Redick.
It's like you get JJ Redick and you get Ryan Hollins.
Under that mask, it turns out it's Kendrick Perkins.
Oh, that mask is Nick Wrong.
Both of y'all.
Under that mask, it's Colin Cowherd.
Oh, that mask is Skip Bayless.
Under that mask, it's Stephen A. Smith.
Smith.
You bastard!
Oh, that mask is Adam Silver.
Under that mask, it's David Stern.
Oh, that mask is Roger Goodell.
Under that mask, it's Rob Manfred.
All right, stop. I can't breathe. We're gonna kill Snowman. Let's stop. But I wanted to bring this up because
Under that mask is Gorman Thomas.
Oh.
Under that mask, it's Gorilla Monsoon.
And under that mask is Bill Buckner.
Oh!
Under that mask is Tuukka Rask.
Oh, wow. We come back to that. Now, here's the other thing.
Under that mask is Brad Marchand. Wait, he's a Panther now, so we can get him. We can leave him alone.
So here's the thing. Also, he wanted to challenge the physicality in quotation marks narrative of the 80s because everyone knows that it was a lot tougher to get shots off when you were in the 80s. There was hand checking. You could body people. You could literally put yourself up. There was defense being played. Correct. Whereas if you sneeze on somebody, it's a foul. It's a technical foul.
LeBron James, hello.
If you pass gas in someone's general direction, it's a technical foul.
LeBron James again, hello.
So it was a lot harder to make those shots, to get open looks because of the fact that it was such harder defense. And JJ Redick said, well, that's just a narrative for the 80s. And
that's the truth.
All great basketball players can of any era will see another.
He says, hold the phone, stop, penalty flag on the field. What?
Yeah. Basically, he challenged the physicality narrative.
Physicality narrative.
Yes. I believe all great players of any era will succeed in another. Wrong answer.
Say that again?
He believes that any great player of any era can succeed in another. Basically, if you take someone like, say, Larry Bird and put him in the modern era, he should succeed. Just like if you take someone like, say, Steph Curry and put him in the 80s, he would succeed. I love Steph Curry. I think he's a tremendous shooter. But I think it'd be a much harder for him.
Steph Curry would be nothing but a specialist in the 80s. He wouldn't be the hybrid guard that he is today.
Right.
So, JJ Redick, would you please shut the hell up?
Dwayne.
Please.
Oh, hang on a second. Dear JJ Redick, Dwayne's got 3 words for you.
Shut up, bitch.
So, yeah, he's going to be our dolt of the week for this.
Thank you, Victor.
And now,
thank you very much.
And now,
we'll get this
dolt of the week. And
we get sponsored by nobody. And once again, our dolt of the week for this week is J. Redick.
I really
seems to think that anybody can succeed in any era of basketball. To which my next 3 words are,
oh, hell no!
I can't wait for Cole Sports to return.
Me neither.
I'm sorry, but does the JJ stand for Gerald Jones? Because that's damn dumb right there.
That sounds like he was sneaking into Gerald's Jack Daniels locker. That's what that sounds like.
Let me put it this way. And Victor, I'm going to make you fall out of your seat.
Oh, dear.
Because I found something.
Okay.
In essence, what we're saying is, JJ Redick,
you tripping.
Nice.
Once again,
how did you get
JJ
that
Redick,
him?
Kendrick Perkins, and all the other fake analysts like him? That ain't us.
You tripping.
Anyway, JJ Redick, you, sir, until you prove us different with some actual basketball knowledge, are our adult of the week.
And you're the reason why.
Say
Try
again.
that again.
And you're the reason why the Clippers will go nowhere.
Can we talk some Big Ten football, please?
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Dietz.
That's not just a murmur. That's a full-blown fibrillation.
On a Monday? My boy.
Oh, yeah, because we have some unfinished business.
Good
and
morning,
that
Mr. Dietz.
is the Big Ten football conference. And I am just going to sit back and let Dietz do his thing. What's up, Dietz?
What's up, guys?
All right, man.
How are you?
Floor is yours. Let's hit it. The floor is yours, man.
The Big Ten, we weren't able to get into it on Thursday because we talked about the California teams, we talked about Michigan, but we didn't really get into the conference. And the biggest problem with the Big Ten is the problem with these conglomerate conferences. The schedules are so out of whack that there's no telling what can happen in this conference. And I mentioned it a little bit at the end of last show, but to dive into it more, Ohio State needs to beat Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If they lose to Texas, they literally have two games on their schedule, two big games on their schedule. At home against Penn State and at Michigan. The rest of their schedule is garbage. And then you get a team like Oregon, who was in the Big Ten championship last year, and they have to go at Iowa, at Penn State, and they have to play. They have a ridiculous schedule. Oregon has a ridiculous schedule. Why? Because they won the Big Ten last year and nobody wants them there. You could tell that from the Oregon plays at Penn State, Indiana, at Iowa, USC at home. Like they play all these teams. Well, Ohio State doesn't play a single team until the end of the season.
Right.
So what does the team do when it's just going against nothing but unranked
And
garbage?
not to mention the fact they have to go, and here's a game I'm going to pay attention to, and Chris, you pointed this out to me, and Victor confirmed it.
Mm-hmm.
They have to go to Evanston, Illinois.
Yep.
Northern does to play Northwestern. Victor, your question.
Here's the thing. So what does a team that basically has nothing but pan-fed garbage do then in order to get themselves in playoff bound? Because if it's about who you beat and the schedules are already set up, what does a team that has basically deal with trash can garbage, what do they do?
Well, we saw it last year. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. SMU made the playoff. They did not play a single ranked team all season. What happened? They get in the playoff. They play Penn State and get routed.
And they get routed.
And we're going to, since we're in the Big Ten, and, I said this last week, it's all about expectations. And, I know we like to shout out other programs on the show. I'd love to know what Papa Blood is thinking, because he is an Indiana, I don't know if he's an Indiana graduate. I know he covers Indiana sports.
Yeah, he does.
IU football, IU basketball. He covers all of that. And I listened to him a lot last year with all the Indiana stuff going on. But I'd love to know what his expectations are of Indiana this year. Because you look at Indiana. Yeah, they made the playoff last year. But you look at their schedule from last year. They played 2 hard games.
Right. One of them was Ohio State
and Notre Dame. And they got crushed in both. So you can make the playoff by just beating up on these trash can teams. But what I've always said is it's not about how many wins you have, it's about who you've beaten.
Right, and that's why I was asking that question, because
that's the thing that we've been talking about. There is no criteria for how to get it right now. And we're 1 year into this, so we can only go off what happened last year. Basically, if you load your schedule up with trash cans, you can basically just say, "Hey, we're 11-0, we're 11-1,
undefeated, right?
We're 11-1. Put us in." Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, you've got teams playing, teams that might. They might lose a game. Yeah, they might lose a game here and there. Take Alabama last year. Lost to a couple trash can teams, but they also beat Georgia. They also beat, Ole Miss. They also beat some of these teams that they also won games that I said, you won a game. To me, it's always about win your way in. Mm-hmm. You can't, I don't care if a team loses a close game or loses a game that they shouldn't lose. I don't care about that if they have wins that propel them there. And that's the problem with this. But you're looking at how all this stuff is scheduled out. I mean, like I just said with Indiana, look at Indiana this year. Mm-hmm. We're going to learn a lot about Indiana this year because they didn't play they played 2 tough games last year. They lost them both. This year, they've got to go at Iowa, at Oregon, back to back. And then later in the season, at Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so you got those 3 at least.
So we're going to find out if Indiana is legit where they are. And that's why I said, I wonder what the expectation, if the expectation for Indiana is, all right, you made a playoff, make a playoff again. Is that the goal, or is the goal to look better in those big games? I mean, to me, that's my expectation. But again, I'm not an Indiana fan. I'm not somebody who's backing Indiana. I want to see them perform in those big games.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to rate them on those games. I'm not going to rate them on how good they look against Michigan State at home or against UCLA at home. Mm-hmm. I'm going to rate them. How do you look at Penn State? How do you look in Eugene, Oregon?
Before you go any further, I want you to tell the fans, we discussed this a couple of years ago, and this is one of the first things you talked to me about on the air. You don't start putting out your rankings until week 4 or 5 of the season. Most of the time it's week 5. Tell the fans why you wait until week 5, which I think is the correct thing to do.
Waiting on the rankings is the best way to do it, because I'm not watching, I'm not watching these teams. I'm not watching spring game. I'm not watching every spring game. I'm not watching, a guy who gets recruited in from high school. A guy comes in from high school. We've seen it too many times. A highly touted guy comes in from high school, and flutters out. It flutters out. We have also seen 3-star recruits that come in and they light up in their first appearance. So to me, it's about seeing teams. If I want to get to see them once.
Yep.
I want to see them once, and I want to say, all right, they played well. They played well, or they didn't. Then I want to see a second game of them and say, all right, they either duplicated their performance from the week before, or things really changed. And if you have one game where they looked like crap, one game where they looked really good, then we need a third game to decide which one was the outlier.
Right.
And that's usually why I wait till about week 5, because that gives me a chance to see all of these teams in action at least 3 times, so that I could say, all right, this is where that team is. This is where that team is. And that goes to a lot of these teams. That goes to a lot of the talk of late, because, people have come out and said Penn State is the number 1 team in the country. That's where they've been ranked. But what are they basing that off? And I've seen people get upset about this. I mean, if you're doing your ranking right now, who out of the top 4 teams has their starting quarterback coming back? Out of the last 4 teams from last season, who has their starting quarterback coming back? It's Penn State. All 3 of the others don't. Who has their starting running back coming back? Who has their second running back coming? Who has their top 2 running backs coming back? It's Penn State. Who has their starting middle linebacker coming back? It's Penn State. So they have all these guys coming back from a team that was in the top. That was one of the 4 teams that was left. They have the most coming back. So it makes sense that someone looking at that would go, oh, well, Penn State's number 1 in the country. But for everybody that's upset about this, and I heard, well, I didn't hear. I was following somebody who is an Ohio State fan, and they were just going off on how could Penn State be number 1? And I was like, dude, you play Texas week 1. The winner of that game is going to be number 1 after that game. Absolutely. So go out and beat Texas, and you'll jump to number 1 in week 1. You'll jump to number 1. It makes no difference. Where you start has nothing to do with anything. And I tried to remind this guy, look, Florida State was ranked number 4 at the start of last season. That's how much these rankings matter.
Right. It's kind of like when I did Friday, where I said, at number 1 at the at like best top prospects in terms of mechanics, I said Caleb Williams, because it's all projection. Everyone has a projection of who's going to go where. It doesn't matter what the projection is, because once the game starts, once it's week 1, once it's week 2, once it's week 5, you're going to know who's who.
Well, the first biggest game that we have on our schedule is Texas and Ohio State. That's on the 28th. And the middle game that afternoon, which I've decided to put on the schedule, is one that Chris kept pointing out to me. And he says, you need to take a look at this one. And that is LSU and Clemson. Clemson. That's one we have to put on the schedule. And I love the way you explain why, because it's going to tell the entire college football season. We'll dive into that later in the week. It's the Big Ten we're talking about today. Chris Dietz is with us on this Monday edition of Totally Dietz. Who else are you watching in the Big Ten? Who could surprise you?
The surprise team is not going to be a surprise for anybody who's listened to this for 9 seasons that I've been with Snowman. And this is going to sound like a homer pick, okay? But the Big Ten season goes through Kinnick Stadium in Iowa this year. And that's not me. That's the schedule makers who decided that they have Penn State, Oregon, and Indiana all at home.
Yep.
So they're the only ones. The Iowa Hawkeyes are the only team that is playing 3 playoff teams from the Big Ten on their schedule. And they get them all at home.
Mm-hmm. They get them all they get them all inside of Kinnick Stadium, and I think
that's why they can. And if you go back and look at Iowa, and you look at the history of Iowa under Kirk Ferentz, they're always in that 7 to 8 win range.
Yeah.
And just imagine if they're able to pick off one of these teams. If they're able to pick off one of those games, if they pick off one of those big 3 games, that puts them right there with the other teams at the top.
Mm-hmm.
If you project that out, if they get 2 of those, if they win 2 of those games, now you're talking about big trouble, because they would have tiebreakers over teams. They could easily be that second team. Like I said, Ohio State just needs to win one of their games. Penn State or Michigan, they just need to win one of those games, and they're in the Big Ten. They're in the Big Ten championship game.
Now, what if Iowa was to pick off all 3 of those opponents? You said Penn State, Oregon, and I believe Indiana all come through Kinnick Stadium. What if they were to pick them all off?
That's what I'm saying. If Iowa picks off all 3 of those teams, if they sweep that, they're looking at an easy ride to Indianapolis to meet up with Ohio State for the title. And the interest then you would get a lot of interesting dominoes to fall as far as, well, what happens if what happens if Iowa is that second team that's in the Big Ten championship game? Would they get knocked out? Would they be instantly into a playoff? Because we saw it last year where teams that made their conference championship got into the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And the Big Ten is one of these conferences that they get teams that don't make their conference champion. They're one of the conferences that gets teams into it without even having to go.
Okay.
So would Iowa throw a monkey wrench into all of this if they were able to beat those 3? I think if they go 2-1 out of those, they would have an easy shot at it. The other mystery team, and I'm not just saying this because Snowman's here, but Snowman, you know how the Northwestern Wildcats work.
Yes, I do. Very, very well.
We've seen it how many times? Oh, COVID, they make the championship. Next season, disaster. Next season, Next season, they major bowl game. They beat. I think it was Louisville. They beat in the bowl. They beat in the bowl game.
It was actually Utah.
Complete crash.
They actually beat Utah in a bowl game, and it was in Las Vegas. They completely crashed last year, and on top of the fact, the shadow of their stadium is now being built. This is 2025, and this is an expected up year for NU. This is an expected.
Like I said, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yep. Well, last year was a down. So could this be a year that they rise to the occasion?
Now, I'm not asking this just because Dietz and I for 9 years have gone back and forth about Iowa and Northwestern, and we especially have fun with each other when Iowa plays Northwestern. How can my Wildcats possibly, and I capitalize the word possibly, throw a monkey wrench into this?
The easiest way they can do that is hand the ball to Cam Porter.
Yes.
Hand the ball to Cam Porter 30-35 times a game, and make sure the rock goes through his hands. But that's what makes Northwestern an interesting team. They have a senior back. They have a guy who can take that kind of load. But just looking at them as I turn to their schedule, when we look at their schedule, their big game is at Penn State.
At Penn State.
At Penn State and home against Oregon.
Mm-hmm. And
We're gonna find out all we need to know about them very early on.
And week 3, Oregon comes to us.
Yes.
Evanston. And then later on, we go to Beaver Stadium. We go to Beaver Stadium to play them.
One thing I question about just about the way Northwestern has done their schedule, and at the end of the season, they play Michigan and Minnesota, but those games are at Soldier Field.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't the Illinois game at Soldier Field?
That's
Good
a great question.
Like, why Michigan and Minnesota? That's what I wanted.
I look.
That's what I want to know.
As much as I dive into Northwestern, I can't explain this schedule. I can't, because usually Northwestern and Illinois do play at Soldier Field. They played it every year, unless the owners of Soldier Field, which is the Chicago Park District, decided to throw a monkey wrench into that. They start at Tulane, then they host Western Illinois, then the big one with 7th ranked Oregon on September the 13th. Then they host. This is a 4-game home stretch for Northwestern when they host Western Illinois, Oregon, UCLA, and Louisiana Monroe. So they get 2 Big Ten opponents. The only one they need to concern themselves with is Oregon, because Oregon was a playoff team last year. Then after they host Louisiana Monroe, it's the big one on October 11th when they go to Penn State, and they won 2 of the last 3 times they played in Beaver Stadium, but Penn State has a whole lot of people coming back and Northwestern does not. Then they host Purdue, and my wife is not going to be none the sadder if they blow out Purdue. Then they go to Nebraska, and then they got to go to Southern California. What?
Yeah.
Who made this up?
The schedule makers, it makes no sense. The only thing I can think of is maybe because that's late in the season, that's when the renovations are going to be kicking into high gear.
That's what I'm thinking also, because they've blown up Ryan Field,
because they're on the road for like 3 games in a row, and then they're supposed to come home, but they're playing at Soldier Field for the next 2, and then at Illinois. So I'm assuming that they're scheduling the stadium demolition then.
Yeah, I'm guessing those last 3, because this is the second and final year of the renovation of Ryan Field, and that entire part of the campus. So they play Michigan at Soldier Field, which is going to be a full house. They play Minnesota at Soldier Field, which is going to be half a house, because this is Minnesota we're talking about. And then they go to Illinois. And this is the first time I'd say in about 20 some odd years. Matter of fact, it was the first time since 2000 that NU and Illinois, or maybe 2002 or 2003, that NU and Illinois have played on campus.
Yeah. That was because usually that game was either at Wrigley or at some big catch, and maybe that has to do with the fact that Illinois had a 10-win season last year, so they want to get this game back to being on campus. They want to get that last game to be a big game. Mm-hmm. The other team to really look at, and nobody's really bringing an eye to them, but we could be talking about them for a long time during this season, and that's Nebraska.
That's where I went next.
Because they have Matt Rule. Matt Rule has done a great job of building that program, but now Dylan Raiola is now ensconced into that team. Mm-hmm. Last year, his freshman year, was getting his feet wet. Now he's established. We've seen what he can do on the football field. Matt Rule can now use him in interesting ways. We know Matt Rule can coach up from his time at Baylor, from all the stuff he had to rebuild at Baylor. Now he's rebuilt this team. But again, the schedule, they don't play anybody until they don't get anybody really tough until the last 2 games of the season. So they could fill up their roster, and then it's at Penn State and Iowa to finish off. They could be sitting there in one of those spots. And, you know, if they're undefeated in the Big Ten, if they're undefeated in their Big Ten and they somehow go to Penn State and beat Penn State, well, now they've got a tiebreaker over Penn State. Should Penn State be in that position? And they don't have to play Ohio State. They don't have to play Oregon. They don't have to play they don't have any of these other trips up their sleeve. So if they navigate their schedule, they could be looking at, well, they're the only team left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with these big conferences is it's going to come down to tiebreakers like it did last year. That's how Penn State got into the Big Ten championship game. Mm-hmm. And even though they lost to Ohio State, they still got into the playoff because that was their only loss, was Ohio State. And Ohio State suffered the 2 losses that they did. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Big Ten, it's very interesting. And, you know, the Big Ten won. We talked about it with the SEC. The SEC has come out and said, we need to change. If the playoff expands, we need guarantees for everything. The Big Ten said nothing. They have said nothing. Why? Because they won. Because their team won the national championship. Mm-hmm. So they don't care. The Big Ten is like, yeah, we don't care. We won. It'd be nice if they carved out something for us, but we don't need it because we won.
We won the whole thing. Oh, it's going to be an interesting season in the Big Ten, and Dietz is going to ride shotgun with me, along with the dog and Victor and our buddy Chris Simpson. All the boys are coming back for what's going to be in an amount to our first full season of college football. Mm-hmm. And Dietz, I love you very much. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for this deep dive into the Big Ten. I'm looking forward to the season with you, buddy.
Absolutely. And we'll be back later in the week if Snowman will have me, and we'll preview the first game that matters, of course, this Saturday. Kansas State, Iowa State.
Yes. And we will have that one. We'll do a deep dive preview with the entire college football crew. Thank you, Dietz.
And more scheduling fiasco as they take 2 of the best stadiums in college football and say, you know what? Let's play this in Ireland instead.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dietz. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Dietz.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
And the cuteness level has gone up.
Yes, it has.
Way up.
She's back.
Hello.
You missed all the fun earlier.
All hail the cute queen.
I'm just gonna say you can't blame me for that. I was kind of stuck having to help my mother with some things.
Oh, well, you know why you missed all the fun?
I hate you.
That's just Jen. It is you.
Snowman, I literally just got back from a weekend away, okay? You gotta cut me some slack. You gotta cut me some slack. I spent my weekend taking out all of my energy at Blackpink, okay?
And you're
well,
here.
Jen, we did. We're not cutting V Shoujo any slack, so we're not cutting you slack either, ma'am.
Not.
Hey,
We've been laying into them deep today.
Vic.
You've been lighting into V Shoujo and Gun Run the entire show.
I mean, come
Vic.
on. We
Are
missed
you seriously
even for
comparing
4
me
days.
to V Shoujo and
I didn't
Gun
compare
Run?
you to V Shoujo. I said we're not
comparing
giving you any
anything.
slack.
We're not.
But
We're not
here's the
comparing
thing.
anything.
Here's the thing. What do you expect us to do? We missed you for a whole 4 or 5 days since, what was it, Thursday?
I went away early Thursday morning.
Yes, you went Thursday morning, so Thursday. Friday, you were screaming your head off because of Blackpink.
Saturday,
And
I was
Saturday.
playing Squid Game.
Playing Squid Game, and then Sunday.
Sunday was my long journey home. And my friend decided to stay over for another night, and we finally finished Split Fiction.
And finally, it's Monday, and you're finally back. Yes, we're going to be calling you cute. We're going to give you all the mess because we have to make up for lost time.
Speaking of lost time, I'm going to close this up with a little teaser with this. Considering my beautiful wife's on standby, honey, light it up.
Thing cooked.
Give me this.
What's the wife about to say?
Dear WNBA.
Oh no.
You messed up, Royal.
Oh boy.
And I will tell you why after what I saw yesterday and what I've been witnessing all season. You need to pay your officials better, but you also, and the caveat is you need to train them better. You need to send them to NBA official school because with some of the calls I've seen throughout the course of the season have been, well, in lieu of me swearing, abysmal, wrong, stupid, and just plain awful. So much so that the biggest reason for your growth in the last 2 years has been sidelined the last 13 games with a right groin injury. And in case you don't know, and I plan to do an expansion of this a little later on today, and in case you don't know, WNBA, we never elected Caitlin Clark the GOAT. We never said that. We know she's the reason your needle's moving. We also know she's the reason your needle's dropping. Knowledgeable fans know who moves the needle when it comes to sports. Michael Jordan, hello. Larry Bird, hello. Magic Johnson. It sure as hell ain't LeBron James, and I'll say that to my dying breath. As far as the WNBA goes, have they had stars in the past? Absolutely.
They have stars now, too.
The entire time. They have stars now. Nafisa Collier. Okay?
Asia Wilson. Paige Beckers now is coming into her own.
Defensive Player of the Year and MVP possibly in the same season.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Of course, you mentioned Sabrina Ionescu, Asia Wilson. Paige Beckers has come on lately, okay? And Beckers is fighting for the Rookie of the Year award. But the biggest problem is you don't have number 22 on the floor. And that conspiracy started the moment she came into the league. And I can tell you one game in particular that still has me heated. There was a game against New York.
The Liberty.
Where the Fever had a chance to win the game. And as Clark received the pass inbounds, Natasha Cloud stuck her elbow in there, committed a foul, and it was not called. The Fever have been walking around with a target on their back, and yesterday showed that and then some. Now, I'm still out of breath because the Fever came back from 21 down and won the doggone thing. But to say that the W needs to do better by their star of stars is an understatement. And they need to do better by their officials and their officiating. That too is an understatement. As I've said before, and will continue to say until they correct the problem, and they're heading toward a strike, by the way. They're heading toward a major dispute because the players rejected a deal that could have quadrupled their salaries. Why'd you do that? You got to grow gradually. You can't expect all the money at once because what are you going to do with it when you get it? How do you go from there? How do you improve from there? You don't.
I'm not worried about that. They want to be paid like the man right now, and not realize there's a gradual growth to this.
Dear WNBA, as I've demonstrated many times over,
this is the bag.
This is your bag. This is you fumbling it. Any questions?
I'm assuming there's gonna be a fight tomorrow.
I'll have more on this later, but that's the bottom line because Snowman says so. That's my take. What's yours?
Well, I just got some breaking news. I just got some breaking news out of Ohio State. They just announced their quarterback, Julian Sayin. There's something for you to talk about, Dietz.
What, they've gone Super Saiyan all of a sudden?
Apparently, Ohio State has named Julian Sayin its starting quarterback for this season.
Oh, golly.
And all I got to say about that is, Hadouken!
Right.
Oh, the jokes that we're going to make here.
Yes, we are.
The jokes that we're going to make here.
And why do we make those jokes? Because, yes, Gun Run, it is you dumbass.
He's a dumbass.
I got a few more, but Gun Run, you're just all sorts of...
Yep. And we need to get the hell up out of Dodge.
Yep, we're getting...
You know what else? You know who else is an absolute piece of booty?
What?
Niji Sanji with the recent leaks that have come out about the members plotting to terminate Selene.
Really?
Oh, God.
That's later. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. Dear God in heaven. and B Shoujo and others of that ilk, y'all some bitches. We're out. See ya. Why do we make all these jokes?
Mm-hmm.
Because
yes, LeBron,
it is you.
It's always been you. It always will be you, forever and ever. Amen.
God, I missed you guys.
_Yoso.
Follow this cutie on Twitch. She'll be streaming later. See ya.
No, come on.
Oh, and wait till y'all see one of our openings.
I think Jen is done.
No, my camera's just decided to not work.
Oh, for God's sake.
I gotta reset
We're out
it.
of here. See
We
y'all.
out. Follow on Twitch.